What's going on, everybody? Sorry, a little late today and then a little early. I was planning on going live at 3 p.m. after I knew I wasn't going to make the 1 p.m. and decided to start a little early. So anyway, here we go. Make sure everything is all set up here. Looks like it. Alright, so continuing along, we are on floor 243. I'm getting mixed emotions about whether or not to keep going. I wish the onslaught changes would come, or we knew when they were going to get here. I kind of want to start resetting. And to be honest, every onslaught floor I push now is taking away a little bit from my ancient power, because I'm at the point now where if I just went through and started resetting, I would be at the 999 ascension caps by like ascension power 45. So I've exceeded where I need to be. Anyway, let's see what we got. We got Geo Hex Zerkguard throwers with maximum effort and abominable. Gonna get the standard stack here. Yeah, when I'm all caught up on PC, I'll play some on PS4, no doubt. Actually, I don't even need that. It's overkill. I could use one on this side, though. Because here, they're not going to get stunned. So I'm going to have to really power through them. In fact, I'd kind of like to get a PDT here, too. Let's see what we got in the other lanes. Frosty Zerker, we got Geo Womp there. Psy-Hex Zerkers, Psyfrost Wompers. Alright, we got no Hex Throwers here, but we do have Hex Throwers over here. I've got 26 or whatever C8 amps now, so I'm not really overly worried about it, about the C8 stuff. I've got my fill. Alright, here we got Long Shot and Armored. Now we're going to get a damage decrease from Long Shot, but we're going to get a damage increase from Armored, so they're kind of a wash. However, being a Whomper lane, we know that there's a good chance that Frost Orcs are going to show up. I'll do that one here last. Let's get this knocked out. Exclamation spotlights there, guys. We'll get you a list to my Hero Spotlight playlist. And it's got everything I'm using right there. Nice, Jordan. Awesome. Let's see, what do I got left? I got 360 left. It's only 180 per lane. Decisions. I think the right thing to do is going to be to Ramster him, but man, it's sketchy. Let's see, let me overkill this lane a little bit, and then I'll fight in that lane. That seems like the way to do it. Guys, you use the same shards in every defense in the game. Every single defense in the game, you start off with Deadly Strikes, Defense Rate, and Destruction. From there, you tweak it out to see what you want to do. What was my highest donation? Not very high. I don't know. Probably 20 bucks? I'm not sure. I don't get a whole lot of donations. Let's see. This is going to be really sketchy here. It's Wompers. My favorite DPS character is between the Monk, the Gun Witch. Pardon me, the Monk, the Gun Witch, or the EV2. See, I got 60 more. do this. We'll throw a PDT and then a LSA. Anyway, let's see how this is going to go. Let's see, I've got an EV2. Let's bring the Gunwitch as well. I just started streaming, Cody. There hasn't been 100 on this stream yet. Every YouTube stream goes over 100, though, at some point. Hell, on patch day, it went over 400. You can hold 64 hero cards. And you guys will have to forgive me. I'll probably miss quite a bit of chat today. Oh, wow. What was that? Something got nailed. Oh, it was a kobold. Crap, wrong button. It couldn't have been a kobold. I'm not even sure what it was. Yeah, I've got all the heroes. I have every hero in the game on launch day. Whenever they release, I have them that day. I always plan ahead for that stuff. Well, you can check the player markets there, Jordan, but if not, you're just going to have to grind it up to floor 80. You said you beat floor 58. There's no difference between floor 58 and floor 80. Oh, that's what it was. It was the hex thrower throwing it to core. I just got to move that up. Let's see. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Colton. I do appreciate it. Let's see, where do I want to put it? Actually, let's just put it over here. And then it'll get multi-lane coverage. Yeah, it'll work. Let's see. Just try to hit everything I can once. Exclamation Chaos 5 in chat there. Sleepy will show you my tips and tricks video on how to beat Chaos 5. Alright, 256 left. Let's put it right here. Good enough. The only difference between floor 58 and floor 80 is the mob health. There's no other difference. It's all the same mobs and mutators. So there's zero difference between floor 58 and floor 80. The mobs have slightly more health. That's it. And it's not very much, to be honest with you. Exact same lane mutators, exact same mobs. So, yep. Zero difference. Exact same build will win the match. It's a matter of, is your build good enough for it? There's actually no difference in that regard between floor 58 and floor 200. But the difference, it's just the mob health is the only difference. Crap, better bring them down here. There we go. And the video right after it in that playlist there, Sleepy, is me beating it for the first time on the Xbox without mods. Well, I mean, now... I mean, we know the 3 map floors is going away. So, theoretically, now is not really the best time to push Onslaught. The problem I have is just not knowing when it's going to come. If we knew when the update was going to get here that was going to change the 3 map floors, then I would be resetting Ancient Power right now. In fact, I'm pretty tempted to do it anyway, but I'm afraid I'm going to jinx myself. And, you know, as soon as the 1 map floors come, I want to push floors then. And like I said, right now I've actually gone past the point where I need to be for minimum ascension caps. How are we holding up over here? Looking good. Right now they are. Right now all floors past 60 are 3 maps, yeah, but that all of it's going to be changing soon. Pardon me. 3 map floors will be gone, and all floors will be 1 map. We already know that. That's already confirmed by Trendy. We just don't know when. It could be tomorrow. It could be in a month. I wish we knew when. Because I really kind of want to get the Ancient Power going again. See, this all got handled over here, so let me... Let's see. So we'll just go right there. Good enough. Alright, what do we got for bosses? We got a Thork and a Gribbs. Gonna get a big push over here on these 2 waves. The last 2 waves, just need to be prepared for it. How we doing? Looking good. Comes Thork. Oh crap. Thork is not taking damage for some reason, so let me just switch to the EV. See if that was the problem. I think it was. That lane is not showing as a power block lane, yet he wasn't taking damage from abilities, it didn't look like. What's going on there, Paco? How you doing? Well, awesome, Sleepy. Alright. Actually, doesn't look like we got that big of a deal coming over here. This lane is going to get a pretty heavy push. One more upgrade and call it good. What do we got for bosses this time? We got Nash and another Thork. Yeah, see, that is not a power block lane, yet for some reason Thork wasn't taking any damage from my abilities. Youch. Don't know what the deal was there. Gonna have to be over there for Nash. Let me at least drop a broom here. There's really no fast way to earn them, their fusion. It's just a matter of play. That was weird, and that time he took damage no problem. Alright, come on, Nash. Come get wrecked. There we go. Yeah, I'll eventually do all the heroes there, Revenant. The Barbarian is not the funnest for me, so it's not going to be at the top of the list. A defense rate, a gilded defense rate maxes every defense random. The Dryad's still really strong, Paco. I'm using weapon manufacturers and flame auras mainly as my main two defenses. But that's dependent on having the mods to do that. Somebody give me an exclamation juicy stacks in chat, and that will give you a list of all the commands for all the defenses I'm currently using in this push. What's going on, Greg? How you doing? See if we got anything good. Well, that can go there. Doesn't look like anything. Pardon me. The voice is still a bit shot from the all the allergies. Alright. See what we got. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Ahmed. I do appreciate it a ton. See, we got armored EMPs. Geo Womps. Frosty Zerker Fodder. Geo Hex. We got an air raid over here. Controlled burn there. Alright, let's get the air and the controlled burn set up here first. Let's see. I think this air raid is gonna need maybe an obelisk. Yeah, I think an obelisk will help out over here. Do I have the rest of the sky guards down? No, I need one here too. Let's put an obelisk right here. Actually, let's move it back a little bit. Let's move it back to like up here. Yeah, you just have to remember that lightning strikes are a single target defense. Let's see, we got a PDT in for that controlled burn. And now let's just do the normal stacks. Let's see how much mana we have left. Let's do that. Unstoppable long shot. That long shot on there kind of makes me want to throw a PDT back here. Do that. What have I got left? I got 420 left for 3 lanes. Wow. It's not very much. That one's Frosty. God, I hope no Frost Orcs come out of there. It's Frosty Fodder, so it may or may not get Frost Orcs. Go to your cosmetics tab there, Sty. This lane, I think, will get handled with just that. It leaves me 160 for over here. So let's rely a little bit on some LSAs. This is not a very good build here. This could go either way. Nah, the Ramsters are great. It's a very good defense. The Ramster is not going to be the best in Onslaught for every lane, but it does cover quite a few lanes. See how it's looking. So far, so good. I just don't know where I'm gonna get beat up yet. I'm assuming it might be over here or here, but I'm just not positive, so I'm just kind of hanging out in the middle until I see what's gonna tear me up. Shard grinding is boring, Pixie. You gotta find something to watch, man. Do it AFK. Do a juicy stacks again there, guys. I should have put it in the title. Every single defense I'm using right now, the commands are available right there. Let's see. Tell you what, let's just put it over here, because I really don't want to come over here. I want to be able to have this side completely automated and forget about it. So there's all the defenses I'm using right now, everybody. Weapon Manufacturer, Lightning Strike Aura, Flame Aura, Earth Shatter, Poison Dart Tower, Ramsters, and Skyguard. You just gotta set yourself up to kill him there, Red Death. Or Pixia. Weapon Manufacturers with Stun, with a Flame Aura, with Melee Explosion, will kill rollers. Because the roller will get jammed up and all the little mobs will back up behind it, and then as they die, it blows up. Infernal Combustor is a generic drop from any map there. Kekberkin. It's just a standard weapon. It's nothing that drops anywhere special. It does look really cool. It's my favorite monk weapon for sure. Looks super awesome. Alright, so we did get Frost Orcs over here. Come on, get off me. Man, there's a lot of them too. I'm going to have to rebuild this lane. Because this is not going to cut it. Come on, Spinnies, go away. There we go. Exclamation info tables. Pixia will get you Lightrayne's list with everything listed on it. Alright, what did that give me? It gives me 160. Well, I could go with like a 3 Ramster it. 16 Frost Orcs. Yeah, I just cannot go without. I can't go with all that stuff stacked up there, unless I just want to DPS that lane the whole time. This is not the smartest looking setup, just the 3 rams, but I don't think... Yeah, well, Lady Orcs and Javelin Throwers are the only non-frost mobs I have. The Lady Orcs I'm gonna have to kill. There's 6 of those. Wonder if I could tweak anything else to free up some DU. Tell you what, let's do this instead. Get a little CC in the mix. Go with an Earth Shatter right here in the middle. Get some crowd control going there. Exclamation WM, exclamation Flame Aura. There, Pixia. The builds that I'm using. So how is this holding? Looks like the CC added quite a bit of control over here, so that's a good thing. And it gives this Skyguard some more work, which is good. Shoot. Oh, dang it. Didn't get him down quick enough. Oh shit, it's power block. I switched to the wrong damn hero. God dang it. That's a big old fail right there. Well, let's see what's coming out. Game Ogre. God, doesn't it figure? Spellbreaker Game Ogre. Alright, I'm just gonna manually kill the Game Ogre lane, I think. Let's see. This is gonna have to be my assassin killing area here, I believe. So let's get it all upped. As soon as I get time to, Haven. I mean, I've been going 18 hours a day, every day. It's not like I just sit down, hit the button, and take 15 minutes and the guide's done. A 10-minute guide takes between 4 and 6 hours to record, edit, and upload. So it's just, you know, I mean, there's only so many hours in a day. Why is this guy not dying? I'm gonna have to add something in here. I don't understand why this guy is not dying. Yeah, this is over. Man, this is ugly. Or shatter down. Man, only one more wave left. That was Slikelion right here, wasn't it? I'm gonna need my nuke monk. That's all there is to it. Gregory takes reduced damage to melee, I thought. Or he's got increased armor. Well, I mean, that's the problem, is it's a power block lane, plus he's got natural resistance to the physical damage. Nuke Monk will handle it. The Nuke Monk handles everything. I'll switch over to that. Gregory again. I got no pet for him. God dang it, assassin. Another one. Shit. The spellbreaker on these assassins is hurting. There we go. That's how you do it, folks. That's the hero spotlight I just uploaded this morning. That one doesn't even have a command yet. It's so fresh. So fresh and new, it doesn't even have a command. Nothing but one-shots. What's going on there, Freak Lord? Well, that got sketchy. There's no doubt. The C8 amps are extremely small drop chance, Doug. Like, I'm guessing it's less than 1%. I went from floor 80 to 120 without finding one. I was like floor 120 something when I finally found one. They are super, super rare. They're pretty, they're starting to get more and more common on the player markets, though. Let me fix Discord up real quick here. There we go. Yep. All right, now we're set. What's going on there, Omni? What up? What up? Anyway, let's get the hell out of here. Go somewhere a little more enjoyable. Yeah, how it works, Paco, is a mod will become available at a chaos tier, and then in every chaos tier above that, it has a chance of dropping. Like, for example, the Shatterquake, the Earth Shatter mod, that drops as low as campaign. So from campaign on up, that will always be an option to drop. It's not any mod can drop in all maps, Brandon. That is incorrect. The mods are tiered. Melee Boom, for example, starts dropping in Chaos 4. So in every map from Chaos 4 up, you have the chance of seeing Melee Boom. Once it unlocks, then it's available on every map up. But until it becomes unlocked, it is not. Three defense rates today. Dang, Omni. Crushing it. Let's see. Nothing good, nothing good. Alright, let's see what we got. EMP stabbies. Actually, not even worried about them because I'm going to have that area spawn camped so heavy with double lanes here. Yeah, it makes the most sense to farm a shard in the level it first drops in, because win streak bonuses, you get a bonus shard from that pool. So say you're looking for Deadly Strikes, that's Chaos 3. You get a win streak bonus, you're guaranteed 2 Chaos 3 shard packs every map. So that makes the most sense. You have a chance of finding them in higher tiers, but you're only going to find them in Chaos 3 shard packs. So, like, you might do a Chaos 4 map and not get a Chaos 3. You might get a Chaos 2 instead. So, the smartest thing to do is, without a doubt, always farm them. Oh, these are the wrong heroes. God dang it. Glad I caught that. That would have ended very, very poorly. Alright. We want a PDT in the middle just for good measure. Exclamation Chaos 5 there, Tony. Your champion score isn't really an indicator of anything. That's just used for unlocking the tiers, but you know, your relics aren't factored into that number. And it's all about your defenses, it's not about your hero. So champion score doesn't really do very much in that regard. EMP kamikazes. Well, I know the kamikaze aspect of it is just going to drop right here. I'm debating on what to do here. Let's at least throw a PDT. It's the right thing to do. But then, up here, I'm gonna dual purpose this weapon manufacturer, and we'll put a node here and 2 nodes here. Now these guys aren't going to get stunned, so the weapon manufacturer stun isn't going to do anything. So I am going to have a backup plan here, and I'm going to go with some slow since I can't stun them, and throw a PDT at the end of it. It's not 100% discovered yet, random. It will be. It's in Lightrayne's spreadsheet, I think. But they're not all 100% discovered where the minimum is yet. Remember, Trendy doesn't provide any info, so it's all community written. And since most people in the community don't contribute to their info, it's a tough process gathering all that stuff, you know? See, that's a Whomper lane. It's definitely going to get Frost Orcs. Should I plan ahead now? Let me just feel it out. Let me just feel out wave 1 and see how it goes here. Let's see. Geohex Zerkguard Whoppers. This one will be cake. Easy peasy lane. What else? Oh wow, is that it? I missed something. Let's see, let's hop on the old gun witch here and fly around and see what I missed. I had to have missed something. Or is it just this double lane saved me that much? Yeah, I spent it down there. Yeah, I got 2 lanes over here. Did I build both lanes? Yeah, I got the flyers. I got those. Looks like I might be able to add something else in right here to make up for those Frost Orcs. That should cover that. And that leaves me 60 more. Tell you what, let's just go a last resort on each lane here with a cannonball. And I should be able to completely ignore that now. In theory. Theoretically, that's the best way to do it, Doug. However, they're just so rare, man. The good, full green mod, 10 out of 10 green mod, is just super, super, super rare. And that's the real problem, is they're just so rare. You know, you go back to, say, Chaos 4 to farm up those melee booms, and then you go for 20 hours and you never see a green melee boom. That's why I gave up on that and I'm just playing. You know, just playing, try to move forward, and I'll get the mods as they come to me. I bought quite a few too. You know, I'm not afraid to spend the gold. But the green mod rarity is absurd. I mean, it's like the Loch Ness Monster, you know. It's just not there. Yeah, I said something to Lalta about it on Trendy Friday Fun last week, and he's like, "What are you saying? How many green mods do you have?" It's like, dude, I've been playing 20 hours a day since the update hit. You'd think I'd have, like, bags full of them now. Just from the pure hours, you know? Alright, we got more controlled burn down here, so that will actually just double up on this flyer lane and make it even stronger. What do we got left? 160. Debating what to do. It's my strongest defense, I might as well use it. And then let's move. So let's move these over to the outside. And that will allow me to put in a third right there. I like it. That's the only ones I ever get. If I find a green mod, it's like almost guaranteed to be like something I'm just not even remotely interested in, you know? That's just how it seems to go. Alright, let's check the air over here and make sure. Might need another upgrade here. There's that. Let's see if we can't get this as well. Now, I don't even care about the Frost Orcs now because I've got these Earth Shatters back here. The Earth Shatters are going to hammer down on those Frost Orcs. What's going on there, Slam? Mario, what up, what up? I'm not sure off the top of my head. Exclamation shards in chat will get you a link to where every shard drops, though. Oh, I got wrecked. Bastille Master coming out. Kursakazi got a little heavier over here than I was expecting. Gonna have to let that Kursakazi drop off. Give it a few minutes here. Alright, another water lane. Making this lane even easier. Frost Orcs, no problem. I'm just gonna Earth Shatter it. And then we'll throw another LSA back here to buff all of this stuff. Give this Kursakazi a second over here. Yeah, it's still there. Got a bunch of mana laying around. Not much. A little something something. Mine, it's ranged. That's I actually pulled all of my green mods out of my bag and put them in the bank. That way they'd be organized. So I don't have any good green mods on me. I've got nothing on me but 3 bars or less. But, man, I'm just jinxed with those ranged mods. And it's like the one mod where I just have got no interest in using it all. Ranged mobs are so squishy. You know? You just don't need that extra damage on them. The curse slows your defense down. It's gone now and decreases its range. How many Kursekazis we got coming this time? We got 4. That's not too bad. What are we doing over here? Should be doing alright. Yeah. Grib's gonna die? Yeah, he died. Alright, good. If you just hit level 50 there, Jonathan, you should just start working your way up through expeditions or start on Onslaught. One of the two. The choice is really up to you. It's linear progression. You can climb through Onslaught and go up in floors, or you can go Chaos 1, Chaos 2, Chaos 3 in expeditions. Alright, where's it coming? Not over here. There it is. Easy lane, proximity, and soft spot. Piece cake. Just a standard stack here. We'll get the job done here, no doubt. That's good enough. In fact, I don't want to blow the mana there. Let's put the mana in over here. That'll do it. What do we got here? We got a Geode here, which won't be a problem. Those defenses should handle it. You actually don't even need to bounce back and forth anymore, Red Death. Because now when you unlock a tier, you're guaranteed to get gear from that tier. All the Krishikaze gone. Yeah, what do we have for a boss over here? Alright, we got Quibs. Same thing, four kobolds. Just gonna let it run here. See where I'm needed. Keep an eye on the mini-map. I like to hang out here just because there's always, you know, if you get several lanes opened up here, you always get to throw down so much stuff. I like stuff. Lots of stuff. And this is definitely the assassin killer zone here. No doubt about it. Alright, Falcon, have a good night. Thanks for swinging by. I do appreciate it a ton. Alright, his Quib's gonna die. Give him some help. There we go. He dead now. He dead now. Kind of, but not really. Chaos levels are how the difficulty is in Onslaught, or pardon me, in Expeditions, and it's the difficulty tiers that your gear is based off of. So like, you get Chaos 1 gear, Chaos 2 gear, all the way up to Chaos 7 gear. You see, when I look at the tooltip here, the top left corner of the tooltip has got that little 7. That's showing that it's Chaos 7 gear. If we look at, let's see, I'm sure I got a low level thing. See there, that's a Chaos 5 piece. That would be a Chaos 7 piece. That's a Chaos 5 piece, and so on. Yeah, the packs are really a good deal. If you want to spend any money there, Urknard. You just missed the perfect window, though, as they were all just on sale. Alright, Geo Lava Guard Throwers. The Steam summer sale just ended, what, a couple weeks ago, and they were all on sale. That was the time to get it, really. But it's still, you know, if you're gonna put any money into the game, definitely do it through one of those. You get more out of it than just buying gems, you know. Alright, I guess I can just upgrade this lane and then forget about it. See how we're doing on the curse. Looks like it's gone. Let's get some ups in over here too. Well, I've got the mana, I might as well spend it, right? That'll work. Oh, I got kobolded. Kobold then dive bombed me. I think I'll be alright though. Nah, you don't need anywhere near perfect gear. I'll actually show you guys. I've got a set. I've got every chaos tier set up already. I've got heroes for it. Where's Malthius at? Over here. Oh man, this could be bad. Oh, no, they peeled right off. That's good. Oh yeah, that kobold's showing me who's boss. Alright, what's in the box? What's in the box? Well, there's a sword. There's a Squire special 80 level or floor 80 plus onslaught sword. Really crappy mod roll on it. But there it is. Prickly shield. Nothing else any good. Alright, well that was floor 243. Let's move it on along here. Yeah, enemy enemy damage and their health scales with the floors. Makes it pretty easy, really. Just stay away from melee heroes once you get into high floors. Don't need any of them. We get anything good? Does not look like it. I'm not saving anything that's less than 4 bars now. Yeah, Twinkie, they're a chance to drop from the victory chest. It doesn't matter if you've already done them or not. It's always a chance to be there. Like when playing through with Omni, I was getting... Well, I didn't find any amps, but I did get the weapons after going back and redoing floors. Alright, that should cover the air. What's going on there, Dark-Minded? Geo Womp Womps. Long shot. Let's just go with... We'll ignore long shot. And go with a standard stack. Actually, I could bring PDTs into the mix. Let's do that just to be safe. What have we got up here? Lava Zerker Womps. They're phased, so that should be relatively easy. They're going to slow roll it through there. Just go with that and call it good. Wow, I'm getting off the hook pretty easy here. We got Pilot on. So I've got Stun as a condition. I'm going to add in Slow as a condition with the Frostbite. And then I'm going to add in Poison as a condition. So now we've got 3 different conditions that could be applied. And you see, for each condition, the enemies take increased damage. So that's going to melt that lane. Let's see. I think that lane's going to get melted too. I got 40 more. Tell you what, we can throw a PDT up here just to safeguard this lane, even though I'm confident that lane's going to get smoked. We'll just do that as well. And that should more than handle it. This should be almost AFK. In theory. I didn't get many frost lanes. I've got that one. That's frost throwers though, so I won't get any frost orcs. Yeah, this is an AFK map right here. Be a good time for me to get caught up on chat. It's pretty frowned upon from the trendos there, Dole. So you never know when they're going to be watching one of my streams. I'd be careful with that. You should do all that stuff in private conversations. I mean, I personally could care less. but the trendos do not like that. I had mentioned right at the very beginning of the update that I would do carries for crafting materials, and that all the crafting materials drop. You give them to me. I'd said that on stream, and I got a very, very strong lecture afterwards. Going good there, Keckberkin. Expeditions are just another game mode, Jonathan. You access them from the war table. Expeditions, you choose your map. Is the main difference. Let's just do that. What floor is this? It's 244. Alright. For some reason I was thinking it was 239. No, not at all there, Raj. I personally like trapsars and nodes. I was a big fan of DD1, and like I didn't do a DD1 map ever without full aura stacks and, you know, full EV2. You know, I used reflect walls and buff beams and every single map, and I just became a big fan of that style. And I just like trapsars and nodes. It's my favorite defenses. There's nothing wrong with using all towers, though. I mean, it's situational. You know, I do use towers still. But my favorite thing is, without a doubt, trapsars and nodes. I just love it. I want, you know, if it was up to me, auras would cost a lot less and be a lot bigger. And like I'd be able to do like an aura stack right here that would cover both of these lanes and stuff like that. I loved that stuff about DD1. Looking pretty good. Wow. That was weird. It must have been explosive poison. Those mobs died way down here. That first pack of mobs. Is the darts hitting them? Or yeah, I just heard a dart. Dang, they're just all getting evaporated here. What? I am on floor 244, yep. Make sure something didn't bug and send me way back. See, get this side all jacked up. Looking good. Got a pretty easy map 1. Now, I'm not doubting the mobs for their weakness. I'm doubting my towers for their effectiveness. I don't think I've seen explosive poison spread that far in a long time. It used to have really big range on it, but nowadays the range is not that great. Oh, I use the lightning auras every map. I mean, I didn't have a lane without full stacks. You know, strength drain, everything. And where I could get away with it, I preferred to go full stacks of auras and traps. I like DD1 traps better than DD2 for sure. I like that big range. It's all good there, Jonathan. We not that kind of group. You feel free to ask whatever you want. Everybody's usually pretty laid back here. I think everybody does. They're dark-minded. Part of the problem is the AoE mob count caps. Like AoE defenses in DD2 only hit 10 mobs at a time. And if we had those super huge auras, then it would cause a problem. There'd be lots of mobs rolling through not getting hit. Sniper Warbleed and a Rolla. That Roller's gonna be a while. Sniper Warbleed's already dead. Very nice. Thanks for the loot, Mr. Warbleed. Yeah, see, I didn't play on those servers. I played it on the ranked servers. There was no mods. I'm not positive off the top of my head, Joe. I don't remember. It's listed on Lightrayne spreadsheet, though. Exclamation info tables in chat. All the defenses ranges are listed there. For some reason, I want to say it's 5,000, but I'm not positive. Yeah, gas traps are awesome. I agree. No doubt about it. Nothing good, nothing good. I think it's we all know that the lag can get really bad in DD2. I think the mob caps for AoE defenses are to help server communication. You know, every time that any damage ticks from any source, it's a ping to the server every single time. So I think that is to assist in the lag issue. Don't know for sure, but that would be my guess. Alright, what we got? Sigard throwers down here with Kursakazi. Only one cobalt though. We got controlled burn flyers there. What other mutator we got here? Is that long shot? Yeah. Long shot and maximum effort. Alright, looks like we got a bunch of Ramster lanes here. Hex throwers. Cyfrost Vanguard throwers. Alright, let's get started right down here. We got Kursakazi, but there's only the one of them, so I'm gonna kind of ignore it for the most part. And just go with one LSA, a Weapon Man, and a PDT. Alright, what do we got here? We got Timmy with Proximity and Brittle. We got a Pilot on Flyer Lane. And then we got Spellbreaker, Sigard, Whompers. So this should just be a big ol' pile of dead bodies over here. Let's do that. Maybe add in just a cannonball or two for that physical lane. Alright, I want to do this middle lane, or that lower lane down there. I want to do it last. See, Detonator and Pain Aura. Son of Jeff, thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. This should be easy mode lane. And we got Psyfrost Vanguard Throwers. Actually, that's a thrower lane too. So that's not that bad either. Hey, here I was thinking I was going to have to Ramster this whole map, but I don't really need to use any, I don't think. We've got 30 shieldies, so there's plenty of mobs for a Frostbite tower to hit. Remember, if a mob cannot be slowed, then a Frostbite tower won't even attack it. So you won't get the benefit of Frosty Power. Now, looking at this lane, we got all those little Frost Goblins, which are the second from the bottom. Those can't be slowed. The Frost Mage can't be slowed, but everything else in the lane can. So the Frostbite's still going to get some action there. Alright, and then what do we have down here? Psyfrost, Lava Zerker Whompers. Here's my Ramster lane right here. Let's throw this in for the Flyers. Let's see what we have left. Let me throw down a few Rams. You know what? I'm going to put the Rams behind this. Alright. Then we got 80 or 60 left. Let's get an Obelisk down here to deal with that EMP. I'm just going to put the Obelisk right here off to the side, and the EMP should dive bomb it. Then that leaves us 20. Let's go with a Last Resort Lightning Strike, and that will also buff all of these towers, because I have Destructive Pylon in it. Jonathan, there's lots of ways. You can do Super Chat. You can become a channel sponsor. You can donate directly. Links down in the description. Let me see, I think there might be a command for it. Maybe? Maybe not. Yep, there it is. Thanks for the thought, though. I do appreciate it a ton. Mets, thank you very much for subscribing. Let's see. Stick on the Gun Witch. I've got the EV2 for backup. Did we have any power block lanes? Doesn't look like any power block lanes. Alright, so we're good. To make it go faster, you know, the faster you can get the maps done, and of course the more maps you can get done. Looks like it's holding up. So far, so good. you very much for subscribing there, Kartoff. I do appreciate it a ton. Ooh, the flyers are coming in now. I might have to move that PDT back. Or just pay attention. That's the hard part. The paying attention is what gets me. Actually, upgrading this poison dart tower might actually solve that problem. Alright, I'm going to jack this PDT all the way up, because we all know I'm not going to pay attention. I'm going to pretend like I'm paying attention, but it's not going to work out. So let's get that bad boy up to tier 5, as that's the only thing hitting those flyers. And then let's dump everything else down here. As I'd really like to just ignore this lane. So close to each other because they all stack. I mean, they're separate defenses, so they're hitting individually. So if something comes right here, they're going to be getting hit by, what, 2 out of the 3 weapon manufacturer nodes, a flame aura and a lightning strike aura. They come right here, they're going to be getting hit by everything. Plus the obelisk is going to be pew-pewing around the map too. See the power of the obelisk. Just wrecks it. How are these cannons doing? Cannons are getting a couple shots in, not too many though. Damage taken. Oh, damage taken was 0. Nothing's making it out far enough for these cannons to do anything, but they are a good last resort. It's only wave 2, you know? So stuff could end up pushing further. Yeah, it's just a face roll right there, though. The PDT's still not 100% handling it. What's going on there, Blaze? How you doing? Yeah, it's always a hard decision between the mohawk and the various hats. I actually was going to go with the cowboy hat, but it seemed like everybody was doing it, so I went against it. That, you know, I was a little punk rock kid back in the day. I had me a mohawk. I ain't gonna lie. It's not that I don't like the barbarian, it's that I just prefer ranged heroes. I like playing ranged stuff better. I want to shoot stuff, you know. I don't want to go hit it, I want to shoot it. It's just, you know, everybody's got their favorite play style. Mine just happens to be range. Alright, let's go into this lane again. Got enough? No. I'll just dump it here. Cowboy hat's best hat? I don't know about all that, Twinkie. I just don't know about that. I don't know, for me, playing the barbarian just makes me want to go play Diablo. I enjoyed the hack and slash play styles in Diablo, but in most games I just prefer range. I mean, you know, no particular reason other than I just like to shoot stuff. What's going on, Lightrayne? Welcome. Getting wrecked. See, we got Gribs and Quibs. There's no new character coming anytime soon there, Joe. We're getting a new map, we know that. We're getting a new map. Onslaught floors will be changing to only one map per floor. That's going to be the next big update. And then Ancient Power is supposed to be getting a change as well. It's like Quibs just got face rolled. Gribs will be a little bit more hardy than that, I think. He should be coming out soon, I think. There he is. Lucky timing. 2 at twice the price him, maybe. He'll be dead before I get it off. Yeah. Oh. Well, there's a full greenie. Man, to add that into Skyguard Towers. Decisions. I don't know. I'll debate on that later. I like seeing it, though. What's going on there, Partek? Alright, Mario, have a good one. Thanks for swinging by, dude. The thing with booms to remember is the explosion is crushing damage, which also stuns flyers. So it doesn't stun them in the true sense, but it knocks them out of the air. So if there's an explosion near a flyer, the flyers will drop, and that gives your defenses more time to hit it. It's just, it's the only place where I'm using anything support related. Lightrayne is all. I'll probably just sell it. I just can't see wanting to use that anywhere really, other than on air somewhere maybe. What about that other game you were talking about, Rage? That shopkeeper type game. How'd that one turn out? Oh, doggy on the beach. I use anti-support now, Partek. Well, there's an apprentice onslaught weapon. Anti-skeleton. Really crappy roll on the exploding volley chip. Alright, back to the temple, huh? Moonlighter, that's what it's called. I gotta put in, you know what, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna put in a media request and see if they'll give me a key to review the game. They may or may not. The DD2 has gotten me hooked, but you guys remember that Defense Task Force game? That tower defense game I was excited about. It was on one of the Tower Defense Tuesdays. I think I'm going to start a playthrough of it because it finally released. We don't know when. Zhao, right now it's just theoretical conversation. They haven't really told us anything other than... I think I do need to save a Drenching Strike still, and I need to save that still. Alright, let's see what we got. We know we got that one. Just gonna go ahead and move that on over here. Anything else worth a poo? What's that look like, I wonder? That's not very good looking. Always on the lookout for these green weapons to upgrade. Oh, I did. You know I already did that, Lightrayne. I'm gonna be playing some Mega Man. They won't. Mega Man's got too big of a following. I don't think they'll give away a whole lot of media codes unless your channel is really, really big. Let's see, EMP Kamikazes. Well, crappy. That's alright. I hate to blow my obelisk right here, but it seems like this might be the place to do it. Let's put a... You know, I want to just... Here. The flyers cannot get a bigger clue than that. Hit here. There you go. There you go, flyers. You've been towed. Yep, that was controlled burn, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Actually, I don't even need to put anything else here because they're all going to dive bomb, aren't they? You know what I can do? You know what? Let me do this instead. Where'd you go? Let's move this back here. And then I'm going to put a weapon manufacturer node right there. And then I'll put 2 down here. I don't want them up front because of the frost orcs. That's actually all frost mobs. All frost mobs, that lane is going to get so smoked by some rams. Got the anti-frost, the defroster rams. Let's do that, and I'll put one last resort down here just in case. There we go. I like it. Alright, nothing over here, nothing up top, right? Nope. Wow, nothing over here in the water lane either. Stabby zappers. Easy mode. What do we got here? EMP Dargans. And a big... Man, this is going to be another all frost lane, isn't it? Look at this. Controlled burn. Controlled burn. This is not... a very nice setup. Alright, we do have pilot on that. So let's get a PDT, but let's put a Skyguard behind it. Remember, the Skyguards get the slow as well, so there's two conditions right there, poison and slow. And if we're going to have all that there, then let's go Ramsters and Earth Shatters. I might come back and throw more on that lane. Not positive, we'll have to see. Alright, Psyhex throwers. That should be an easy lane. EMP stabbies with proximity. Almost makes me wish I wouldn't have used up my obelisk over there. Well, we got tons of DU left, so let's just use it up. In fact, let's do that, and then more controlled burn down here. Let's do that. And then what else? Cyfrost Vanguard Whompers. So that's definitely going to have Frost Orcs in it. However, I plan on putting a lot of pain on them from ranged, so I'm not even worried about it. So let's do that and keep that Skyguard busy. And then we've got this mess. This one should be easy. No special enemies, really. Yeah. If you look back on my channel, back when Onslaught first came out, Partek, I was probably one of the first people to start featuring those builds. But with the Kamikazes, I find they don't aggro, or they aggro too soon. That's the furthest forward you can put it, is right there on that. But since all I have is dive bombers, it's not a solid choice. Let's see. Can go with another Earth Shatter back here to keep the Skyguard busy. Let's just do that. Looking good. Let's see how it holds. Looking good over here. Down there I'm not even worried about. There we go. Flyers handled. Let's check these flyers. Yeah, it's my... No, my Skyguard Monk is my Nuke Monk. Did I place it with the wrong hero? Nah, it's 3 million DPS. Let's see this one. I may have placed it with the wrong one. No, they're all good. I have been known to do that. Ooh, wrecked. Alright, what do we get? Looks like we got the middle lane. More Frosties, imagine that. That's alright. This is a relatively easy Frosty Lane to deal with. Let's ram it up. And let's go with a PDT as well, just for good measure. 20 left. We'll get some boom boom going. Yeah, it should work. Nah, I just went to the wrong lane. Assassins are cake. I like have zero problem with assassins at all. Easy mode, easy mode. I mean, I got 275,000 health. You know, that's enough for anything. Yeah, the Dryad's great for climbing Onslaught Dark. Let's see what we got here. We got a Skelly. Oh, I didn't upgrade the flyers over here. That's alright. Just got to be prepared to deal with the assassins, you know. I went to the wrong lane and expected my defenses to deal with the assassins. But, I mean, if you're prepared to deal with assassins, then it's a non-issue. Assassins really are a non-issue. Even if you die, you know, there's no penalty. Shy of losing. Oh, just buy any defenses. You can't stand by a bunch of AoE defenses like Ramsters and expect them to kill assassins. But, I mean, if you're prepared to deal with them, then they are handled easily. I didn't even lose 1 HP there. Let's get that stuff. You have to go to the Tinkerer there, Paco. I've got a video on it on the channel. Where was it? Ooh, I get lucky freebie. That makes the flyers a complete non-issue here. I like freebies. Thank you very much for the freebie. Let's see, looks good. Those Ramsters are still melting over here. This lane, if it's 100% frost mobs, you can put one fully upgraded Ramster here and it will just handle that lane. It's just crazy. If it's set up for it, of course. You have to be set up for frost mobs. What's going on, Jay? How you doing? Uh-oh. Looks like stream... my latency dropped down again. Man, what the hell is going on here the last few weeks? And it's right back. Sorry about that all. No. And now Blitz as well. I got no connection and a cat. Jeez. Go away, kitty. I don't really do Dryad builds there, Fuchuan. It gets real stale real quick, in my opinion. I don't dislike the Dryad, but it's not one of my favorite heroes. So, you know, just like everybody should, I play my favorites. I mean, doing something like this, there's no experimentation. I'm doing what I know works because I'm on floor 244. You know? Experimentation time comes in Chaos 7. There we go. I think that will handle it. Now, I've used the drag quite a bit for Ancient Power resets. Nice cream. But that's for a whole nother reason. You know, that's for convenience. Looking pretty good. Bottom lane's holding no problem. This lane's a non-issue. Let's check over here. Crap. Bad timing again. No, there's no dates yet, Fuchuan. I was thinking we were going to have another mini update sometime this week, but here it's Wednesday and no word from Trendy about it. God dang it. I brought the assassin to the stupid Ramster lane again. Nah, there's no way to sell skins, Fusion. It's his to keep. No selling. His or hers. No selling costumes. Alright, there we go. Now I can add something down here with a little bit more power. Spellbreaker and Power Block with geodes. Tell you what, just for giggles. Just for giggles. Actually, let's just move this back as a last resort type thing. And just for fun, let's ball it out. Let's see. I like it. Let's see how it goes. Go, go, cannonballs! Wreck up all the faces. Gear score doesn't really matter, Paco. It doesn't include your relics. So whether or not you can do C7 is really about what relics you have, not about your champion score. Come get me now, assassins. Let's see what you got now, huh? 6 cannonballs staring at you. Oh, he still killed me. Slow cannons. These cannons ain't fast enough. Give me my money. see what we get. Use the explosive mod on them is the way to go, Durex. It turns... Oh, I saw a C8 amp in there. Didn't I? Yeah, there it is. I see you, little C8 amp. Thank you very much. Go put that away so I don't accidentally sell it. I think I'm up to like 26 or 27 of those now. And I've spent 13. So that's 12, yeah, I've spent 13. So that's like 40 of them I've gotten so far. Heavy Cannonball is debatable. Their Partech. You can use it, but it's not like some shard that you must have. It's just not good enough to be that shard. It's definitely usable. Another prickly shield. Nothing else. Well, at least I got an amp out of the deal. Your items get leveled down, but you don't lose any C8 amps. Like, I've been putting them all in the bank. Or this is 27. So these won't go anywhere. So I can just re-upgrade things back up to Chaos 8. Need some more room. This stuff's just not selling. Sell a couple of those too. Yeah, it's not too bad. I've got mixed emotions on it, Blessed. I kind of want to do it now and quit climbing floors, but I do want to do an onslaught push when it switches to the one map floors. And I mean, I'm into the 200s right now, so I mean, this next map is 245. So, I mean, the problem I've got now is my Ascension caps will be full before I get to 50 Ancient Power. Of course, you need 50 Ancient Power to fill all of the Ancient Power points. But the real challenge is getting your Ascension caps up. And you see, my next reset, I'm getting another plus 210. And my minimum Ascension is going to be so high that I did the math yesterday, and I'll be at 999 Ascension caps at like Ascension 45 right now. So I mean, I'm definitely tempted to do it, but like I said, it's all about the... I want to be ready to push floors when it switches to a one map floor thing. Alright, let's go knock out floor 45, huh? Or 245, floor 45. You don't want to reset it as soon as you hit 250, Blessed. There's a video on my channel about when you should use Ancient Power. You should really watch that video. It's in the tutorials and it's in the tutorials playlist. Alright. Let's see what we got. Stabby Kamikazes. EMP Stabby Dargans. So flyers are a complete non-issue. I don't even need any flyer defense on this side. Kamikazes will dive bomb nodes, and assassins always go for the player. So no air needed at all. Now I do have long shot on this, so I think I'm going to add a PDT over here. For the Skelly lane, though. Alright, Cyfrost Whompers. Got mixed emotions on what to do here. Being a Whomper lane, I just know that there's going to be Frost Orcs coming. I might have to rebuild this lane. Let's go double flame for the additional damage on them. Alright, then we got Zerker Whomps with EMP Stabbies up top. Let's put a PDT on them, and then we'll just spawn camp the flyers with the mobs right here. And what do we got here? Psyhex Lava Zerker Whomps. Another standard stack. And let's Frosty that lane though. Actually, the Frost can cover both. Alright, we got Zerker Throwers, Geo... Man, I got an easy map here. The only questionable lane is that Cyfrost Whomper lane I might need to change. This is definitely an easy mode map though. I got really lucky on the mutator rolls. Another 50. Well, let's just do this. We'll spread out these flamers a little. And add in another LSA up front. And that should get it. So it's basically going to be all about whether or not Frost Orcs roll on the next wave, and I'm sure that they will. Heroes are ridiculously strong right now, Durex, so I can't imagine they're going to get buffed. Everything in the game is extremely overpowered right now. I mean, literally every single thing in the game. Whether it be heroes, defenses, absolutely everything. We're looking good here. Yeah, it's full on, pretty much full AFK there. If you like the Squire, you should play the Squire. No doubt about it. Nothing wrong with playing the Squire. The Squire's got one of the best shards in the game. That shard, Fight Me Not, is just really, really strong. Alright, we didn't get Frost Orcs. How lucky. Next wave, probably. Very nice. Yeah, you can burn through your metals really, really quick. It's all about the mods there, montage. Remember, I spent a whole lot of time and a whole lot of gold putting this set of gear together. So, I mean, I basically bought this set of gear. I mean, I've literally, between all my heroes right now, I've got about, I don't know, 250 to 300 million gold into straight up heroes. And then just an absurd amount of hours. Alright, let's check for frosties. We gonna get the frost fatties? There they are. I knew they'd come eventually. So I'm gonna have to modify something here. Or I could just DPS this lane. There is 12 of them though. I think I might just do the lazy route and DPS the lane. Let's do it. Get everything full upped. I'm too lazy to rebuild it. I got 12 frost orcs I need to kill. You know what? If I'm gonna DPS it, I need to be on the EV. Looking good. Make sure Tuskar dies over there, though. Here come the assassins. GG assassins. Tuskar is not dying quick enough for my liking. There we go. You have to have the tenacity mod there, show. Is the only way to use weapon manufacturers or any trap RR node on a cyborg lane. Shy of like being very creative with the placement. Let's see what we got here this time. We got Shieldy Gobs. He's gonna need some love. Alright, how many we got? We got 16 this time. Man, I should have just rebuilt the lane. That's alright. I'm in now. I gotta see if I can actually handle it. Gotta watch those little kobolds when they come out, though. Oof, this is sketchy. Shieldy Gob's gonna die? Yeah, he's dying. Whew, got lucky there. I didn't have to run over there. There we go. Very nice. It's not the easiest strategy, Matthias, but it's definitely a viable strategy. The easiest thing to do in Chaos 4 is just throw down walls and spam auras. Just spam auras all the way up to the spawn. You know, say this was Chaos 4. Put a wall back here and spam auras all the way up to the spawn on both sides. That's the easiest thing to do in Chaos 4. Alright, how many have we got this time? 12. So we dropped back down and we lost the kobolds. So, that just made it a win, basically. Just go ahead and set up, and away we go. Select Kellyan down, that's plus. Assassins. Should be getting close on my frost orcs. I mean, how many more are there, for God's sakes? Alright, that's gotta be it for the frosties, right? Give this flyer lane a little help. Give me my loot. Give me my loot. They're situational, Pixia. I mean, I can't ever imagine wanting to use anti-goblin, to be honest with you. Goblins are just so squishy, it's just completely unnecessary. And then anti-mini-boss is going to make you hit bosses harder, so, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, what's in the box? What's in the box? Nothing. Alright, we'll see what we get next. See what we're gonna get next. Thanks there, J Sal. I do appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. Alright, anything good? Low rolls. Nothing. Alright, Cyhex Womps. What do we got for flyers? I see a controlled burn over there. Frosty Fodder controlled burn lane. With 30 Frost Orcs. Holy bejesus. Geo Lava Guard. Psy Frost Lava Zerker Whompers. 10 Frost Orcs in that little bunch. Alright. Let's see. Let's do the easy lanes first. This one is going to be kind of a no-brainer. Bullet Sponge and pile it on. Easy mode, right? Let's just go with a mini stack there. No Frosty. Size Zerker Throwers. Now here it's got the Zerks. We didn't have any Zerks over there. Now, since it's got the Zerkers, I might throw a PDT or a Frosty in. Actually, the Frosty won't really help versus the Zerkers, but a PDT would. So let's throw down a little poison. Plus give him something to hit. Alright, let's go down below for the Geo Lava Guard throwers, and there's my stabby EMP stabby lane. So let's go with that, and we'll get down our trusty obelisk over here, saying hit me first. And then from there, placed it a little too close. That's alright. We'll go right there with it. Alright, now we got this mess and we got that mess. Let's deal with this mess first. Zerker Womps, maximum effort. Alright, so we want unique sources of damage. Let's do it up. Let's see, let's grab some of that. And some of that for sure. Actually, let's just go one of those. Let's go two of those. What else do we want? Let's grab a PDT. And let's go with an Earth Shatter. And we'll put an LSA back here as a last resort, plus to get Destructive Pylon going on these defenses. And that leaves me 220 for the big cluster lane there. I kind of want to get rid of one of these Ramsters. I think I'm gonna save it forever here. Alright, now what do we got here? We got the Stabby Kamikaze. We got Frosty Fodder with those 30 Frost Orcs. We got Spellbreaker, Controlled Burn, and Longshot. This lane is just a mess. What's that leave me? Another 110. Let's do that. And then we got 60 left. With the 60, let's do this. We'll put a last resort in over here. Not gonna reach. Let's go right about here then. Okay, so we got a last resort there. And let's put a last resort here as well. And then, you know, obviously gonna have to DPS that lane. Looks like a regular weapon manufacturer lane. Did you not see the 30 Frost Orcs, Partek? Hey, nobody bashes you for throwing Abyss Lord crap everywhere in Partek. Don't bash on me for using the EV. We all got our favorite heroes. Some upgrades, I think it'll hold. It's not a weapon. 30 Frost Orcs? The weapon manufacturer would do nothing the whole time. So, you know, clearly you're unfamiliar with the weapon manufacturer or Frost Orcs. You're unfamiliar with one of the two for sure. I suggest broadening your horizons. Assassin. I'll deal with him down here. There we go. Who we got? We got Gribbs. Let's just throw an up on everything here. Oops. Double up the ram. That's alright. Yeah, looks like we ran out of music. Let me skip to the next page here. There we go. See, 400 left. Kind of feel like it should go into all this stuff. Nah, tenacity doesn't work on frost orcs. If it's that easy for you, Partech, I would suggest climbing some floors. I mean, you know, what more can you say? The proof is in the pudding. I mean, anything's going to work on floor 55. Get the climb going there. Let's see. They do. The Frost Orc debuff is stacking Mario. So 4 Frost Orcs in an area completely shuts down a defense. It's 25% per stack and goes all the way to 100%. So it does completely shut down the stacks. Frost Orcs can be, I mean, Frost Orcs are the hardest enemy to contend with when you're a fan of Trapsars and Nodes, there's no doubt. Let's see, let's get this all juiced up. Ooh, they pushed all the way up there. That was the boss. Gonna have to watch that low lane here. Well, the Frost Orcs is an aura for themselves. They're not actually putting anything on the defense. How are we holding up? Looking good there. Woo, that Zerker made it way down there. Needs more power. Sadly, that is the grind there, J-Sal. It's rough. Finding shards is the real deal. No easy way to do it, sadly, without paying for them. And I don't suggest that. I do know people that have spent quite a bit of money on shard packs in the game. And they've told me that no matter how much money they would throw at it, they just weren't getting what they wanted. It's just that's grind. Grind number 1 is shards. Grind number 2 is grind number 2 is mods. I should just be EVing it here, huh? Can't get up close, but... yeah, here they come. Too much, Simon. Alright, we're getting pushed big time here. God, this is only wave 4. This is gonna be a lose, I think. I just can't get all these burned down. Whew. Yeah, this is over. Oh, thank God he turned around. Ridiculous. Alright, I gotta sink some mana in up here. I'm gonna do something a little different. Let's get rid of those. I do need that poison going. Let's do that. And then this, and then I'm gonna pray that that poison gets spread around. Yeah, it's quite the grind there, Airy Sweet. The thing to do once you start the Ancient Power reset grind is to only do one relic, or hand off a good C7 relic to somebody that you trust prior to resetting, and then have them trade it back to you. Alright, see if this does a little bit better. No, this is getting pushed harder, it looks like. Crap, wrong hero. There we go. Get off me. Shoot. Stuck. God dang it. Yep, they actually held. That was lucky. Yeti coming. Please get wrecked, Yeti. I cannot go deal with you right now. Alright, Yeti down. Looks like Shieldy Gobs is down. Ramster getting wrecked. We got little Goboos coming here. Oh, come on. There we go. I got a little sketchy there, but got the job done. Well, I can tell you, Partek, if you could use weapon manufacturers anywhere, on every single lane, I would definitely do it. However, with the setup that I have, it's not working. You just can't do it on every lane. Let me look and see exactly where you're at, though. Let's see, Partek. I'm not seeing a part tech on the leaderboard anywhere. So that tells me you're below floor 140. And here I'm doing floor 245. So there's a definite power difference there in the mobs. So maybe if they'll work, maybe they'll work where you're playing, but they're not working where I'm playing. I don't know if you've ever considered that as a possible option. Yeah, I got a defender pack, a little toe roaster chip. All right, Robin, take it easy. Thanks for swinging by. 659,000. I wonder what that goes up to at max. 2 is easy mode compared to 1. I mean, you've done solo and group and seen the difference, right? I mean, you can't even compare two-player versus one-player. I'll refer back to floor number 121 when Lightrayne and I played a floor together, and we had both soloed up to that point, and we're both like, oh my god, this is crazy. Alright, what good dropped? I got a better toe roaster than that right now. Alright. What do we got? What do we got? What the heck, man? I haven't had this flyer lane all day, it feels like. Let's see. Just go with Gobu for now. Geohex Womps. Easy mode. Man, we got an air raid over here. Controlled burn air raid even. That's alright. That actually shouldn't be too tough. And I can double dip on some heavy Skyguard action here too. So let's throw a PDT up top. Let's go 2 Skyguards, because I'm going to Earth Shatter that lane. Like, the lower part of this lane is actually not that intensive. I think that will completely steamroll it. Hey, what do we got here? Hexagard throwers with pilot on and detonator. That's a standard stack lane there. I don't use the shards that are currently not dropping in the game, Mario. Or I would actually have that on my poison dart towers, there's no doubt about it. But I don't use those shards. I can't use shards that everyone doesn't have access to. EMP stabbies. Let's do this. And just for a little extra love, we'll do this with an LSA. But yeah, Water Elemental is so awesome. I got big hopes that it gets a return to the game. I actually haven't played in a while. I'm anxious to hop back in and check out that Horde Bash mode, though, Jose. Instead of that, let's go with a PDT. I get the middle? Yep. Alright, EMP Dargans. Proximity and Detonator. It's at the cap. I try to keep everything, all my defenses at the cap. The only thing I have that's not fully at the cap is my Poison Dart Towers. It's like 0.03 seconds off or something like that. Yeah, it'd be good if I had any gold there, Light. I'm broke, man. I got no gold. I still been popping in and playing, and grabbing the drops of rain and stuff out of the store. So I burnt all the gold I had saved up. I am broke in the world of Fortnite. I'm broke in the world of DD2 too, but I've got millions and hundreds of millions of gold worth of pets to sell if I ever absolutely need to. Actually, I got a bunch left. I feel like I should throw something else over here. That's pretty strong right there. Is there a core here? There's not a core here. I'm kind of anxious to check out that lethargic and build way back here just to let them run for a little bit. But on the same note, I don't want the map to take all day. So I think I'm just going to spawn camp it. Even though in theory that would be fun, I just don't feel like it's necessary. The mobs get scaled up for each player that's in the group they're alien. For Onslaught, 2 players seems like the sweet spot, but it depends on who you're playing with too. I mean, if you got somebody that's just wanting to get carried, then it's going to be more difficult for you. Defender medals there, Tiago. 2,000. I think isn't it 2,000 Defender medals unlocks a hero card. Or yeah, or mastery. Like nothing's getting pushed too hard here. You got some pretty good rolls. Looking good. A couple more mobs slow rolling it out there. Cyfrost Vanguard Womps, Bullet Sponge, and Power Block. What did we have over here? We had EMP Stabbies. It's all about if the Frost Orcs show up, and I'm pretty sure they're going to show up. Let's just Ramsterize it. actually. That would leave me enough for a PDT and an Earth Shatter and get a little CC in the mix. Need these EMPs to die, though. Right away, please. Alright. You only get one daily a day there, J-Sal. You can stack up to 3. So, like, you could log in once every 3 days and complete the dailies. But you only 1 unlocks per day. Looks like that might hold, right? Then again, I can just chillax right here. I got an assassin killing area right there. Alright, Plaguing Hawk, but he is in an easy lane. I'm not worried about him. Or should I be? Why is he not dead? Yep, he's dead now. Ooh, he dropped me a fancy little staff there, too. Crappy shot type. Alright, what are we gonna get? Game Ogre, Spellbreaker, Game Ogre lane. Immune to slow. Let's just do 2 nodes. That'll give me enough for a lightning strike and then 3 cannons. Get some boom boom going on back here. Very nice. Oh, is the music loud? Yeah. Let's see. There we go. That should be good, right? Weak points mod is headshots and then siege roller butts. The game does have headshots. A lot of people don't realize that, but unless you're using weak point, you just don't see it. Pandinator, for those that have been around for a while or familiar with some of the older veteran players, he's actually doing a weak point build on his gun witch and just tearing it up. Doing all weak points, so he's headshotting all day on his gun witch and just wrecking it. Alright, what else we got? 138 left. Let's just go right there. And then bosses. We got a geode over there. That one shouldn't be an issue. And there's the frost orcs. Only 4 of them. I could have ignored the frost orcs probably on that lane. Best way to farm gold is just playing the highest chaos tier that you can. Yeah, the people that I know that are doing the Snipe Gun Witch are... I have yet to be able to master it, to get it all down. I haven't spent a bunch of Defender medals on it either. But they're going all crit, focusing on crit and crit damage, and they're telling me that they're one-shotting bosses with Snipe. That's without using any of the special mods. Just going all hero damage, crit chance, and crit damage. But I've yet to be able to put a set together to try it. It's, you know, just so expensive, you know? Let's see. Well, we got a free lane. And it's throwers that take increased magic damage. Those guys are screwed. Let's just do this. I can put a Frosty up here. That will... Actually, I need it on the other side, really. Yeah, there's enough non-frost mobs in here. Yeah, the range is just a little bit light. I'm going to put it over here. Because it's going to affect all this stuff if it hits something right here. Let's see. Jack this stuff up a little bit. And same thing with the cannons. 100 left. We got a roller down here. That's not going to be an issue. So we'll be able to kill it last. And we got a roller over here too. Alright, that's not too terrible. I'm using Vicious Strikes, Frosty Power, and Empowered Frostbite. The only shard that is required in Frostbites is Frosty Power. If you're not using Frosty Power in your Frostbites, then you really should think about it. You should consider it. But any other set of shards work. Of course, the more range, the better, you know? Alright, here come the rollers. I'm going to deal with the assassins first. Well, I guess we got a roller right here anyway. Ooh. Did not need that. Ah, man. I'm in trouble. Well, I got one of them down anyway. Woo! Guess I wasn't in as much trouble as I thought, but it seemed really bad. And all the game ogres are stuck, it looks like. Great. I wonder if that happened last wave too, and I just didn't notice. There we go. Zerker Womps, Headstrong. It's alright, I'll just be able to power through this. Especially being the last wave. Just go with the full stack here. Alright, what else? Got another roller down here. Should be a non-issue, really. And then we got quibs over there. Yeah, diverse is really good if you're going to use it in an area where you're going to put other defenses down. It's very, very strong. All the diverse ones. The diverse crit is really good too. Well, the ogres are coming out this time. We got more assassins. Here they come. Alright, there we go. Just Mr. Rolla. Two at twice the price, this guy. Yeah, anytime it's a Zerker lane, Denizen, I like to put a Poison Dart Tower or something behind. I mean, I don't do it every time, but I would prefer to put a PDT or something back. Berserkers are berserkers. They're a pain in the butt. Another support chip. It's like all I get is ranged and support. I guess that's actually good for my... I can throw that. That's an upgrade to my Skyguards right now, I think. Let me look. Yeah, it's a huge upgrade to my Skyguards. Well, I don't know if I'd say huge. It's 3% more damage. It feels like it's huge because the mod is green. Or dang it, that's a chip. Ugh. I'll never use that. I just instinctively always think that it's a that it's for defenses. Yeah, the Dryad's a beast there, Tiago. No doubt about it. Let's see. $45,000. Wow, it's rare you see one roll with a flat, even number like that. Alright, we'll keep that POS. I put it in the wrong pile. It goes in the weapons pile. I gotta rename them. I got my relics in my weapons slot. That one's... I just gotta redo my inventory. It's a mess. Alright, I think that was it, right? Alright. Anyway, all that is going to do it for today. That gets, what was that? Was that floor 245? Yeah, it was 245. So getting closer. I still, like I said, I don't know when I'm gonna start resetting. I kind of want to right now, but on the same note, I've got other guides that need to be done, and you know, the changes to Onslaught right around the corner. Hopefully, we'll have to see when those are gonna come. But as you see right now, my minimum ascension would be, what, 708 if I reset right now. And my caps would be at plus 447. So that's 588 is what my caps would be at. So they'd be well past the halfway mark. I mean, pushing floors right now is just to do it. It's not, I'm not getting any benefit out of it long term because I'm going to want to fill all the ancient power slots anyway, and I'll be way over 999 by the time I get even close. So not really sure what I'm going to do there. See if we can get a big shot here. $382 million. That wasn't terrible. I'm gonna clip out that little Game Ogre stretch on the end of that Little Horn Valley. And I mean, I was just lucky. I didn't miss a single one of the shots. But anyway, everybody, that is gonna do it for today, though. Any last-minute questions or whatever? Now's the time to throw it in. Tam, what up? Welcome. Sorry I missed you there. Just got to get used to using your using this tab there, Ace, and then you can just decide what you want to look at, you know. Anyway, if there's no other questions, thank you all very, very much for swinging by. I really do appreciate it, and I will be back potentially late night tonight on Twitch. For some more Onslaught climbing, probably. And if I do go live on Twitch, that will start at about 11 p.m. Pacific time. But yeah, anyway, thanks an absolute ton. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Thanks again, everybody. See ya.